My name is Matt Burnham. I'm the principal here at Korematsu Middle School. Been principal a long time.
Hi, I'm Andre Salinas. I teach science at Korematsu Middle School. I was a meteorology major in college. Thought I was going to be a weatherman.
My name is Gail Pavlich, and I am a science teacher here at Korematsu. This is my 30th year teaching. I've been in this district for 27 years.
I am Mr. Thomas. I serve as the supervising teacher with Vista Virtual Academy. I'm part of the district team that helped to put this microgravity contest together. And my role will be to take the experiment up into microgravity and make sure it's tested to the fidelity that the student put it together with.
A, it's fun. B, it's interesting. And C, I don't know why I'm talking like this.
STEM in and by itself is necessary as English is. But I look at STEM as a combination of English and math and a whole bunch of cool, fun stuff to do.
I think STEM is the foundation for any successful society, so it's critical that our students get exposed to it early on and get a chance to thrive and participate in it.
In the long run, we're going to need a lot more STEM for kids and for adults and for jobs in the future.
Even just to advance our entertainment and things that captivate our interests, all of that stems from STEM.
I think we're going to need science to solve problems like
Water management,
air quality,
food production,
food distribution and resources,
hygiene, cleanliness, all of these things that helps us to stay healthy.
I think science is the key to unlocking the sort of real conundrums that our society is falling into.
If we're going to solve many of the issues ahead of us, we're going to need to focus on these topics.
Really, STEM is about measurement. It's about the ability to go out and measure things. And that's how you understand it, is through observation. You have to make inferences, and then you work off of other people's work.
Anytime kids can have opportunities beyond what we're doing in the classroom, I think that just benefits the broader community of students and families. I'm fully of the opinion that we need to provide different opportunities outside of the school setting. So I believe that this is one of those things like every kid benefits from, but like in particular, like this one kid who wins this contest is like, gives them an opportunity and makes them achieve higher, I think, in the long run.
Well, first off, I'm not surprised. Shreya is an awesome student. And secondly, I just couldn't be prouder.
The amount of pride I have in Sharia, and actually in all the students are very supportive of each other. They work well with each other, but she was doing something that she loved. And that always makes it that much richer and from the heart. And she did one last year that she did very well in with yogurt. It was from the heart. And so you're more apt to put more energy into it. And when somebody asks you to reevaluate and move on and to rewrite, to edit, she never hesitated. It is work, but if you love something, it's not work. And she loves doing this stuff.
My name is Shreya Seshia. I am 13 years old and I go to Korematsu Middle School. I guess I just like playing around with stuff and creating stuff, and I enjoyed that, and just because I enjoy it, that's like what motivates me. I suppose you could like do science related stuff with basically anything. So my parents had encouraged me to submit a experiment, and then previously I had participated in the local science fair. So I thought, like, why don't I just take what I did there and then see if I could do something with it in microgravity. I crochet a lot, and so there's this like geometric structure, hyperbolic structure that has negative curvature. So like these structures are really curvy and ruffled. When I participated in our local science fair, I had tested to see how much this can retain its structure after a deforming force had been applied. It's basically like the same thing, but just microgravity.
She was willing to do the work with the math, and it worked out beautifully.
The structure's always like intrigued me, so I want to know about like the strength of it, and like since this structure can be seen in nature a lot and all of that, like maybe depending on how it reacts in microgravity. Maybe that could give me more understanding of how it works here on Earth and like how tough it is, and yeah. I'm honestly a bit surprised. I didn't expect it, and I am intrigued and excited to see how it's gonna go. I would like to thank my family and my teachers and friends.
Approach it with an open mind and find things that interest you. Not everything in science is interesting, so find things you like.
Go for it, be creative, be bold, be exciting, and see where the chips fall after you do that. And you might surprise yourself. You might surprise yourself where you end up at. You might get to explore things you never thought you would be able to explore. So I would say it's important to just try.
Curiosity is really how everybody has managed to, get mankind and the health and, the well-being of humans to a next level. And it's out of curiosity. It's out of asking questions like, how did that happen? Why is that? Why is the sky blue? As everybody likes to ask. But yeah, no, stay curious. To quote the Amoeba Sisters, stay curious.